Come join in on the fun and grab your glue gun. It's the Preppy Crafty Girl Show.
Hey everyone, it's Jonna the Preppy Crafty Girl, and I am here for another haul from that estate sale. And like I said, it is very random. And I went into her sewing room / guest bedroom and picked up some items out of there. And one of the things I found was this old woven edge of seam binding from the Bizno Supply Company in Memphis. So I thought that's pretty interesting. It's this beautiful royal blue purplish color. Very pretty. And then there was this Hug Snug. Oh, pardon me if you hear some gunshots in the background. Apparently someone is target practicing across the lake, and it just resonates, the sound resonates across the lake. So that's what you're hearing if you're hearing gunshots. And that's what you get when you live in the South. So I don't know if this is newer or older. It feels like it's old. It does not feel like the new stuff that we get. But anyway, I found that. That was pretty awesome. Found a old Rook Parker Brothers card game, which, you know, we all love those because of the cool numbers. These make great tuck spots, or just put them down the edge of a page. It's pretty cool. So did get a set of that. Love the old box. And then I found some slides, a whole stack of slides. I have not looked at these yet. I found these are from, when they come like this, they're usually from a box camera. And so I don't know. I will look through these. I do have a slide projector, so I like to pop them in there and like to look through them to see if there's anything interesting that I might want to print out. So I don't know. It looks like it might be them building a house, but then there's a moose. So I'm not really sure. So got that. And then in that, then there was a box of them also in here, which I love the little box from back in the day. We used to get them back like that. And then I found the Kodachrome movie film. So this is someone's home video. I've not looked at it yet, but I will. I've got that 8mm projector. And then I found, this is random, but who has this? So it's priority mail. Do they even make this anymore? And did she steal it out of the post office? I don't know, but I think it's pretty awesome tape. And I will be using this in my art journals. I think it's pretty neat. So if I can get it to come apart evenly, we will see. But that was in there random. I told you, I wasn't feeling good that day, so I bought a lot of random stuff. Okay, then I found Dorothy Moore's pattern drafting and dressmaking. Look alone at this cover. Is this not incredible? Pink and purple. And then in here, there's just some ephemera. But look at the inside. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Cultivate integrity. Oh my goodness, look at this little thing. Suggested for a happy visiting teacher. That is funny. I'm going to have to, this evidently was chewed on by something, but I could save it. Tell a recipe, cream cheese. It's from the, oh, it's back when your bank, People's Bank used to give you recipes. I apologize again. Department of Agriculture. This would be good for a farm, piece of ephemera for a farm journal. And then there is this. But, oh my goodness, look at all the fun ephemera in here. Let's see, there are some colored pages. Hello, love. And then you got the black and whites. I don't know how many colored pages there are, but it seems like all the lessons start out with a black and white photo. But aren't they fun? Yeah. So got that. Then this was Stitch by Stitch, the Library of Sewing, Knitting, Crochet, and Needlecraft. Let's see what this year's from. This looks like the 80s. This is from 1984. I can tell from the hair. Is that an orange cat? That looks like the cat that's been hanging out at my house. Oh my. Is that a bath mat? It is a rainbow bath mat. Come on, made from pom-poms? Oh my goodness, that would be so cute in like a toddler's bathroom or something. How fun. These are fun. Oh, there's some kind of stick in here. The color place. I guess she was going to be making a pillow cover at one time. Fun. Okay, and then I got some of this, which is apparently some returned item to somewhere, but it is 5.5 yards of heat and bond iron-on adhesive, 5.25 yards. Never been opened, and this is awesome for lightweight fabrics, machine appliques, and quilting. So apparently somebody returned it, and then she got it probably at an estate sale or going out of business sale. I have no idea. I picked this up because my kids had this Tapatoon book from the Little Tykes, and it is just so cute. But I thought, isn't that adorable that they put Jesus Loves Me in the Little Tykes book? 3 Blind Mice on top of Old Smoky. Oh, Susanna. So I had to pick this up because it just brought back some memories of my kids' childhoods, 1985. And anyway, so got that. Then I found this American Cowboy Songs booklet. I don't know what year this is. Oh, this is copyright 1936, I think it says. But I thought that was pretty cool. Then I found a Care Bear coloring and activity book. Some pages have already been colored on, others not so much. But I thought those were kind of fun. Then I found this Happy Birthday to You, and you know I did for my journal, I've been working in Oh, the Places You Go by Dr. Seuss, and then I saw this one, Happy Birthday to You, and I'm going to do my next one out of this because how fun are these pages? So much fun. So this will be my next daily art journal. This is copyright 1959. I've not seen this one. And, but I thought I'm going to give this a good clean up. Hopefully it'll get clean. And I'll be able to use that one for my journal. I picked this up for my mother's book I'm doing on my mother. It's called Roses. And then I found this random sheet called Darling Daisies for my Doris Day and Daisy album. I found and I love Paris because my friend and I have been talking about going and doing the Paris flea markets as our next trip. And I have friends there that I want to go visit that are pastors of the church. I would love to go see them. This is, I just thought it was really cool because it said television on it. I'm going to use this for my own journal. And it's a music publisher, but I just thought that it was a really neat envelope. There wasn't anything in it, and so I'm going to salvage this and use it in my own journal. And then I love Lucille Ball, and so when I saw this, I'm like, yes, I have to have it. Lucille Ball in Wildcat, a new musical. Hey, Look Me Over. So I thought that was pretty neat. And then I found Begin the Begin, which back when I first started singing professionally, this was one of the songs the group I was in did, Begin the Begin, and it just reminded me of that. So I was going to my own journal, and then this one's called Jealousy, Jealousy, Jealousy. But anyway, it just came in the packet, but look how aged this is. It's pretty amazing. Aged. Back when it was only $1.25, let me move all these, and I'm going to go through. I've got some more books I want to show that I got, and a few other things, but let me start with the other things so you're not bored with like total books go through. So I just got these flashcards. They are not old, but they were cheap, and they are fun to add into the packages just to decorate. So that's some interesting, different 1996. So zipper, umbrella, a light bulb, a hammer, jeans. So there are a couple of different ones that are in this that you don't usually, you know, see in your journals all the time. I mean, in the flashcards all the time. Okay, I got that. Then I found this old Finch. This was up in the attic in a box, and I found this thing, or a bag, and this is actually old. This is not a reproduction. I know they make reproductions, but it's pretty neat. And I just like the box too, is really cool. It doesn't have a year, but it has the Rook, Monopoly on there. So these are fun. If you can ever find the old Flinch game cards, they are fun because you can use them as page tabs for numbers. Isn't that cute? And then you can see them from both sides. Those are fun. I love the old box. I need to do something with these old boxes. I may fill them with ephemera and sell them with ephemera in them because they're just fun to have on your shelf. I found a treasury of little golden books. And it has all kinds of fun images from multiple. So it has like the cover of the book and then and the story all in one place. It's a fun little book. This one is 1982. And won't these be fun to pop out? Fussy cut around. I got this actually for myself because I went through an era in the 90s, I think, where I cut my hair short. I don't know what I was thinking. I think we all did it as new mothers. We cut our hair short and then we permed it. And oh my gosh, it was horrible. Not a good few years for myself. But I thought this was pretty funny because I'm just going to use this in my own journal to find a photo of myself with that hair. And I used to call it frog fur because if frogs had fur, this is what it would look like because it was so fried. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. But anyway, I found the Angelina and the Princess. Look how cute. And this is in excellent condition. I don't think it's that old, but let's see. 1984. It's in great shape. To be from 1984, doesn't even look like it's been opened. A little dinged on the outside, but the inside's perfect. I found this Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, which was always my favorite story. I know all the songs from it because I used to have the Telltale television, and you'd put the 45 on there, and then you put the slides in, and then you have the little book you read along. And so this was one of the ones that I had, so I used to know all the songs to it. And if I wasn't sick, I would probably sing them, because he sang "I'm Just a Little Black Rain Cloud" when he was trying to get up there. And just was super cute. Remember, he got stuck. Even for a bee journal, it'd be really cute. And then I found two of these. One is in really bad shape, and then this one. So I'm not really sure about what the ages of these are. I have this one. I may even have 2 or 3 of them. I love the size of the paper. It's fun. The colors in here are just, this is from 1979. And it just has amazing. In fact, I used this in a video, one of my past videos, I think from last year. But it just has great Bargello. Yeah, that's what it is. Remember, I found some Bargello? Yep. So anyway, that's a great one if you ever find that one. And then here's the Reader's Digest Complete to Sewing. The outside is roached, but apparently she paid $20 for it. Okay, this is an earlier one from 1976. I'm assuming that it is pretty much, yeah, a little bit different. Oh my gosh, look at that. Setting up your sewing room. So, the little kid in the sleeping bag. Oh my gosh, children's rooms. So it just runs a gamut, but oh man, look at all the fodder in here. So much. And then last but not least, no, not last, I forgot. I got one more thing, which was, oh no, I got 2 more things. I found this Making Patterns Finished Clothes. This is from 1985, so this is going to be perfect to put in my 80s journal. Look at these. So they are sketches. This is full of fodder and a blue thing. Finally, it fits. Personalized Patterns of America. Bit of fodder. So much fun. So I got that. Okay, then I saw this on the top shelf and decided to pull it down. I didn't know what was in it. It's an old Nestle's milk container, which is kind of fun. But look what it had in it. Okay, first of all, this was in it. Plus, I saw these down in there. Okay, what are these? Little thumbtacks. So I found these little cookie cutters, which I do collect these at Christmas time. I have tons of the Christmas ones, but I love the bunny, and I have a tiny little bunny, so how cute's that gonna be? The little Scotty dog and the horse, so that was a bonus. What those were doing in her little craft room, I have no idea. And I don't know what this stuff is. Blood types of Joanne and Dean Hunter, A+ and O-. This is a random little freebie that was in there. And then, but these are what I was looking at. Oh, these are all old some of these are Bakelite. Look at these buttons. There are some mother of pearl ones, which I have a whole jar just dedicated to mother of pearl. This one's real mother of pearl. This one's not. That's fake. That's fake. These three are real though. This one's real. This one's real. So just that's a bonus. I don't know what all this junk is in here. I'm kind of afraid. But look at these. Yeah, this is Bakelite. Bakelite. It's Bakelite. Plastic. Some plastic ones, just coat buttons. I don't know what that is. And there's some smaller ones. But just the Bakelite ones alone, I think this came off of something, and that's what that disintegrated part is. Because it's metal. Look at that one. So fun. Ooh, look at that. That one is real. Mother of pearl, plastic, plastic. Fun. That is a thumbtack. Yeah, so those are fun. Thank you for enjoying the ride with me and the little discoveries, because they were fun. And, oh, I just remembered I've got one more thing. What do I do with these? I have one more thing. Well, two more things. One, I saw this. It's a brownie pouch. I'm so excited because this will go in my camper and in with my little brownie ephemera. And it like hooks onto you. And then it also has this little hook down here at the bottom. Super cute. And then I found the church, and I found the oars, which is awesome for me because I live on the lake and I love to kayak, and so that's pretty cool, even though those are canoe oars. But anyway, so I did get those. Those will be fun to add to my summer journal, and I'm going to leave you with this yuckiness on my desk. Bye, guys.
Welcome to the Preppy Crafty Girl